All right, now let's increase the complexity of our use case, and also we will learn other ways to ground the data. Yeah, so in the previous use case, we did able to convert a normal field into an AI generated field, correct? And we did ground data, isn't it? Ground data with record fields, correct? Yeah. So now we're going to see how we can able to ground related records. For example, when I want to use accounts, I want to use all the associated opportunities, all the associated business contexts, all the associated cases, etc. And then feed that as an input to the AI model and then generate some response out of it. Yeah. So let's see how we can able to accomplish this. So let's take a business use case and then learn this concept. Yeah. So as a consultant, you have been asked to, assist account owner by generating a concise case summary for all the cases. Okay. Yeah. So previously we did do this for one single case record, right? Now we are going to do it for all the other cases as well. Okay. Yeah. And then have the data stored in the account record page itself so that any point in time the account owner can come and then review the cases. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do it. And what we will learn, so of course we will learn prompt builder and then we will just see how you can use field generation template. Yeah. And then ground the data with related record list. That's an important thing. Yeah. Then we will just see how we can able to map a record field and the prompt template, then get the AI response and update the record field. Okay. So that's what we're gonna see. Yeah, right away. Steps involved, just like in the previous implementation, is just the same. You can watch the previous recording as well. Yeah, the video as well to for the detailed steps. Okay, we're gonna follow the same thing. Okay, yeah. So I'll quickly go to the uh, page or the org, yeah, and I've already created a custom field named case intelligence. So this is on the account, account record, yeah. So this is a field of type rich text, as you can just see, right? So this is the one that we're going to use to preserve the case summary. Okay, yeah. So right now this is a normal field. We will be enabling it as an AA enabled field. Okay, so very shortly. So first let's go and then create a prompt template. Yeah, and the prompt builder, I'm going to click on new prompt template. I'll give a name. It's going to be type field generation, and I'll just say get uh, related cases summary. Okay. Yeah. All right. So used to generate um, intelligence based on the related cases of an account. Yeah, an object in this case, of course, I'm going to use this prompt template in account object, right? So let's choose account object and we have to say which field it's going to which field content it's going to be generated. Yeah, so in this case case intelligence is a custom field, so I'm going to use this prompt template to populate content, to populate value in this particular field named case intelligence. Let's click on next and I'll be taken to the builder where I can able to configure the prompt, right? So very simple. So all I'm going to do is I'll probably uh, reuse the same prompt that we used earlier. Yeah, so I've just set the role for the AI. Yeah, so you work for an organization and you can just I can able to ground this with uh, the company name, the record field, correct? Yeah, name. Okay, and the task very very specific. Yeah, the task is to analyze the given case details, correct, and provide a concise summary highlighting the most critical aspects. Yeah, I'll just say here is the data for all the related cases to the account. Use this and generate summary. Okay, so this is where Salesforce is going to I can able to relate the associated cases to this customer, to this account. Yeah, so I go to account. Yeah, and I'll just see all the fields, standard and custom fields. So if you just scroll down, okay, you will also start seeing the related objects. So account is related to having a relationship with assets, cases, communities, community members, contacts, opportunities, etc., etc., right? Yeah. So all you have to do is just select cases. That's it. You can just see this, right? So how simple it is to relate all the cases. So automatically Salesforce will bring all the related cases, okay, right here, and then replace this, feeds this prompt template with all the related cases. Okay, so now I'll just close this prompt template with some additional instructions. Okay, I'll just say that analyze the cases. Okay, yeah, cases, and provide summary focusing on all these major points, the impact or the urgency, the main problem the customer is, for the reason the customer has logged the case, and any open items, etc., right? Yeah, and these are clear instructions. Okay, yeah, clear instructions, and I don't want any hallucination in the generated content. So that's the reason I'm just saying that, okay, you should not create any content outside of the scope. Okay, outside the scope of the cases. Yeah, so now it can generate a summary. So I can just very quickly test this. Okay, I'll first save this one, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use GPT-4. Yeah, so you can also play around with other models and then see how the response is changing. Okay, I'll click on save, and now I can just pick one sample account record. Probably let's take data net. Are there any open cases? Yes, there is only one open case. Let's see, but it would be great if we have multiple cases associated to an account, right? Let's cross check that. Yeah, let's find one sample account that has multiple cases and then see how the summary looks like. Okay, let's do that very quickly. Yes, let's use this omega.inc, right? There are plenty of cases, 5+ cases, right? Let's see how this is going to, how this is going to generate the summary by considering all the associated cases to this customer. Yeah. So let's take omega. Yes, INC. Let's click on preview. Let's see what happens. So the very first thing what I should do is, what I should see is, all right, that's fine. Reduce the prompt size and try again. Let me try this. Oh, looks like it did execute. Okay, maybe I'll just try with a different model. Yeah, I'll do that. Perfect. I just switched, to another model, OpenGPT 3.5, just to see, how the response will look like. Yeah, but you can just see this, right? In the play in the in the place of related list account cases, automatically Salesforce added all the cases associated with this record in the form of JSON, right? Yeah. So this is the first case, and this is the second case. This is the third. If you just scroll down, 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 you will just see the second case as well. Yeah, right, etc. You can just see all the cases are added right here. Okay, this entire data has been given to the AI model, and then it's giving me a concise summary. Yeah, so the main issues it just highlighted. Yeah, and there are few high and priority cases also available. Correct. Yeah, so I can able to give more instructions to have the response formatted in a particular way, like a bulleted list format. Yeah, so one case at a time, so you can just add as many instructions as you want. So just use your imagination and how you wanted to show the output to the user. But the most important thing is it is so simple to bring all the related records whenever you build a prompt using prompt template. Yeah, so let's activate this and very quickly go back and then check that how it works in the screen. Yeah. All right, so if you remember the steps, of course you will create a prompt template. After field generation, you map object and field, then you configure the prompt, ground data, test it. We did that, right? So it is important for you to upgrade the page layout to dynamic forms, without which you cannot start using AI functionality on your record page. Correct. So this page is already been converted into dynamic forms. Okay, all I need to do is I just need to go to the page edit, and then map record field and prompt template. Yeah, so let's do that very quickly. So let's wait for this page to load. Nice, and this is the one, right? Case intelligence. I'll just probably drag and then drop it somewhere in the next session. Case intelligence. Okay, so that I'll see all the AI generated outputs right in one particular section. Yeah, so I'll click on this field. So right on this panel, right, I just see the option to choose a prompt template. So in this case, this is the prompt that I just created. Related cases summary. That's it. I'll click on save. we're all good to go. Let's go back and then test this once I see a success message. Changes saved. Let's go back. All right, let's scroll down. Yes, case intelligence. All we have to do is just click on this particular pencil icon. Just hit this button. Now the AI, it's trying to read all the cases and then trying to give me a summarized version. Correct? Perfect. You can just see this, right? Yeah. The concise summary is ready, so I can just directly use it. Okay. Yeah. I can read, and then if I want to make any changes or if I want to regenerate this, I can certainly do it, and I can just click on save. That's it. We are done. Yeah. So this is how simple it is for you to generate or access related data. That is most important thing. Okay. So it may be cases, it may be opportunities, it may be related contracts or related invoices, etc. Related orders, whatever it is. Okay. So whenever you deal with prompt templates, correct? Yeah. So you can readily start using related records. Okay. When you ground the data and then start driving intelligence, yeah, deriving intelligence from the related data. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. I hope this was helpful. Okay. But there are some gaps in our implementation. Okay, the thing is, in the previous implementation and this one, right, what we are missing is, see, this is completely generated through human input, right? So I go and then I just click on this particular pencil icon and then hit this button to generate the summary. Correct? So what happens if a particular case is closed or particular update has happened on a particular on a case? Correct? I want the AI to consider the change and then regenerate this summary, because every time I cannot ask user to come and then manually update this particular field, isn't it? Yeah. So which means, how do I automatically update the update the uh, update the field? Okay. Yeah. Update the field when the related data changes. Okay. So that's once we fix that gap, I think the implementation is complete. Okay. Yeah. So we will see how we can able to do that in the next video. So for that purpose, we'll be using flows. Okay. So we will see that in the next video. Thank you.